Throughout history, power has been the ultimate currency. Kings, emperors, generals, and even modern-day CEOs have risen and fallen by understanding or failing to understand the intricate laws that govern power. But what if power isn't just for the elite? What if you could master these rules and apply them to your own life, whether in business, relationship, or personal ambition? In this video, we will break down the 48 laws of power, not just as theory, but as practical strategies that have been used for centuries. From ancient warlords to cunning politicians, from corporate moguls to secret societies, these principles are embedded in the fabric of human history. Understanding them can mean the difference between control and chaos, success and failure, dominance and submission. But be warned, power is a double-edged sword. While these laws can elevate you to new heights, misusing them can lead to downfall. Let's begin. AWS about controlling perception and influence. Power is rarely about brute force. The most powerful individuals in history didn't rule through strength alone. They mastered perception and influence. These laws reveal how to control narrative, manipulate appearances, and ensure others see you exactly how you want to be seen. Never outshine the master. History is filled with examples of brilliant minds who fell victim to their own success. If you outshine those above you, they will see you as a threat. Instead, make your superiors feel secure in their position. Let them take credit when necessary. The illusion of their dominance will ensure your safety. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn to use enemies. Friends can be dangerous. They grow entitled, expect favor, and can turn against you. Enemies, however, have something to prove. They are more predictable because their intentions are clear. Smart leaders understand that an enemy properly handled can be more loyal than a friend. Conceal your intention. Revealing your plans too soon gives others the opportunity to counter them. The most effective power players mislead, misdirect, and keep their true objectives hidden. Always leave people guessing. The moment they think they understand you, they begin to control you. Always say less than necessary. Words are like currents. Use them wisely. The more you speak, the more vulnerable you become. Silence creates an aura of mystery and makes people uncertain about your true power. Those who control the conversation by speaking less often hold the most influence. Guard your reputation with your life. Reputation is everything. It dictates how people treat you before you even speak. Once your reputation is tarnished, recovering it is nearly impossible. Defend it ruthlessly, and when necessary, attack others before they can attack you. Court attention at all costs. Invisibility is the death of power. Whether through praise or infamy, staying in the public eye ensures relevance. The world remembers those who are seen and forgets those who fade into the background. If you cannot be loved, be feared. If you cannot be praised, be controversial. The key is to never be ignored. Manipulating others for power. Power is not just about personal strength. It is about control. The ability to make others act in your interest without them realizing it is a skill that has shaped the course of history. These laws reveal the methods used to influence, manipulate, and dominate without direct confrontation. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. True power lies in delegation. Those who try to do everything themselves are limited by their own capability. The most successful individuals harness the labor, intelligence, and talents of others, while ensuring that they remain the ones receiving recognition. By keeping control over the final result, you establish dominance, while others do the heavy lifting. Make others come to you. Control is maintained by positioning. Those who chase, beg, or plead lose power. Instead, create situations where others are forced to seek you out. By appearing in demand and hard to reach, you command respect and set the terms of engagement. Power is about attraction, not pursuit. Win through action, not arguments. Words rarely change minds. Arguing only strengthens resistance and creates enemies. True power is demonstrated through action. When others see results instead of rhetoric, they have no choice but to acknowledge your strength. Instead of debating, prove your superiority through undeniable outcomes. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Misery is contagious. Those who constantly suffer misfortune bring negativity into the lives of those around them. Associating with them will drain your energy and sabotage your progress. Surround yourself with individuals who elevate your status, not those who pull you into their downfall. Make people dependent on you. Dependency creates control. If people need you, they cannot betray you. The most effective leaders ensure that their followers, employees, or allies rely on them for success, security, or guidance. The moment they realize they can function without you, your power begins to fade. Use selective honesty to disarm people. A single act of honesty can make people let their guard down. By strategically revealing the truth at key moments, you build trust and credibility. Once trust is established, manipulation becomes easier. People are more likely to accept deception when it is wrapped in moments of sincerity. When asking for help, appeal to self-interest. People are driven by their own desire. Flattery, morality, and friendship are weak motivators compared to self-interest. When seeking assistance, frame your request in a way that highlights how it benefits the other person. Those who believe they are acting in their own best interest are far more likely to comply. Pose as a friend. Work as a spy. Information is power. The more you know about people's weaknesses, desires, and fears, the easier they are to control. By appearing as an ally, you gain access to valuable insights. Listen carefully, observe closely, and use what you learn to position yourself advantageously. Power belongs to those who understand human nature. Those who master the art of manipulation rule over those who fail to see the game being played around them. Eliminating threats. Power is not secure unless threats are neutralized. Throughout history, those who failed to recognize and eliminate dangers were overthrown, exiled, or destroyed. These laws focus on removing obstacles before they become insurmountable. Crush your enemy totally. Mercy is weakness. Allowing an enemy to survive gives them the opportunity to regroup, seek revenge, and strike back when least expected. History has shown that those who leave enemies half-defeated eventually suffer greater consequences. When power is at stake, elimination must be absolute. Use absence to increase respect. Scarcity creates value. Those who are too available are taken for granted. By making yourself less accessible, you increase your importance. People desire what they cannot easily obtain. Controlling access to yourself enhances your perceived power. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Predictability breeds vulnerability. When others can anticipate your actions, they can manipulate or counter them. By remaining unpredictable, you keep people off balance, forcing them to constantly second-guess your intention. This instability gives you the upper hand in any power struggle. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Those who withdraw from society fearing attack only make themselves easier targets. Power comes from influence, and influence requires engagement. Staying connected to people, information, and alliances is more effective than retreating behind walls. Know who you're dealing with. Not all opponents are the same. Some can be manipulated, some can be intimidated, and others will never submit. Misjudging an enemy leads to disaster. Before engaging in any conflict, assess your opponent carefully. Power depends on recognizing whether to outwit, overpower, or avoid confrontation altogether. Do not commit to anyone. Allegiances limit freedom. Those who tie themselves too closely to one side in a conflict become entangled in obligations that reduce their options. By remaining neutral or appearing to support multiple sides, you maintain flexibility and control. The most powerful individuals are those who remain independent. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Appearing less intelligent than you are allows you to manipulate others. When people underestimate you, they reveal their true intentions and lower their guard. Pretending to be weaker, less informed, or naive gives you the opportunity to strike at the perfect moment. Threats to power are inevitable. Those who recognize them early, neutralize them completely, and remain adaptable will not only survive, but thrive in any environment. Tactical strategies for power. Power is not just about eliminating threats. It is about positioning yourself strategically. The greatest leaders, rulers, and manipulators throughout history have mastered the art of tactical control. These laws ensure that every move you make strengthens your position and weakens your opposition. Use the surrender tactic. Sometimes, direct confrontation is the worst choice. When faced with overwhelming force, surrendering temporarily can be more effective than resisting. By appearing defeated, you lower your enemy's defenses and gain time to rebuild. True power comes from knowing when to fight and when to retreat. Concentrate your forces. Scattering your energy weakens you. Instead of spreading yourself thin across multiple battles, focus on the most crucial objective. The greatest victories in history were achieved by those who concentrated their strength at the right place and time. Power grows when energy is directed, not dispersed. Be the perfect courtier. Success is often determined by social intelligence rather than brute strength. Those who master flattery, diplomacy, and subtle persuasion rise faster than those who rely solely on merit. Understanding power structures and knowing how to navigate them is essential for long-term influence. Recreate yourself. Identity is a tool. Those who remain stagnant become predictable and vulnerable. The most powerful individuals constantly reinvent themselves, adapting to new circumstances and reshaping their public image as needed. Flexibility ensures survival in shifting environments. Keep your hands clean. Direct involvement in unethical actions exposes you to risk. The most successful power players let others execute the dirty work while they maintain a spotless reputation. Delegating controversial tasks to subordinates or scapegoats ensures you remain untouchable. Play on people's need to believe. People crave meaning, purpose, and leadership. Those who provide compelling narratives and inspire belief command immense loyalty. Cult leaders, political figures, and visionaries have all used this tactic to rally followers. Power is not just about force. It is about shaping perception. Act boldly. Hesitation signals weakness. Those who move with confidence, even when uncertain, create the illusion of authority. Bold actions intimidate rivals and attract followers. Timidity invites attack, while decisive movements establish dominance. Plan all the way to the end. Short-term victories mean nothing if they lead to long-term failure. The greatest strategists always consider the consequences of their actions, anticipating obstacles before they arise. Power is not just about winning today. It is about ensuring continued success in the future. Make your achievements seem effortless. Struggling openly diminishes your status. The most influential figures make success appear natural, as if they were destined for it. Concealing effort creates an aura of superiority, making others believe your power is inevitable. Control the option. True dominance comes from controlling the choices available to others. By structuring situations in a way that leads people to believe they have a choice, while secretly guiding them toward your desired outcome, you maintain control without resistance. Power is not just about strength, it is about strategy. Those who master the tactical application of these principles shape their own destiny, while ensuring others unknowingly follow their lead. Psychological manipulation. Power is not just about strategy and action. It is about controlling perception. Those who understand the psychology of influence can shape reality itself. These laws reveal how to exploit human nature, manipulate emotion, and make others act in your favor without resistance. Play to people's fantasy. People prefer illusion over reality. They crave stories, myths, and dreams more than cold facts. The most powerful figures in history have understood and used it to their advantage. By offering a vision of something greater, you can captivate and control those who seek escape from their ordinary lives. Find everyone's weak spot. No one is invulnerable. Every person has a hidden insecurity, a deep fear, or an unfulfilled desire. Identifying these weaknesses gives you the ability to manipulate with precision. Those who understand what others truly want hold power over them. Be royal in your own fashion. Confidence commands respect. Those who carry themselves as if they are destined for greatness are treated accordingly. Acting with authority, even without a title, makes others subconsciously defer to you. The way you present yourself determines how the world responds to you. Master the art of timing. Striking too early or too late can mean failure. The most powerful individuals have an intuitive sense of when to act and when to wait. They do not rush into opportunities blindly, nor do they hesitate out of fear. Power is often a matter of perfect timing. Ignore things you cannot have. Desiring what is out of reach makes you appear weak. The best way to deal with what you cannot have is to act as if you never wanted it in the first place. Indifference is a powerful weapon. When others see that you are unmoved, they lose the ability to control you. Create compelling spectacle. Dramatic gestures captivate attention. Throughout history, those who mastered the art of spectacle were able to manipulate entire populations. Grand displays, rituals, and symbolic actions leave lasting impressions. The ability to create awe is a direct path to influence. Think as you like, but behave like others. Rebels who openly defy society often face backlash. The smartest power players conceal their true thoughts and blend in with their surroundings while secretly advancing their own agenda. Those who adapt outwardly while maintaining internal control remain untouchable. Stir up waters to catch fish. People make mistakes when they are emotional. The easiest way to gain an advantage is to provoke others into irrational behavior. Anger, fear, and frustration cloud judgment. Those who can remain calm while making others react emotionally will always hold the upper hand. Despise the free lunch. Everything has a cost. Accepting free favors, gifts, or opportunities often comes with hidden strings attached. The most powerful individuals avoid dependency by ensuring that they always pay their own way. Independence is the foundation of true power. Power is as much about understanding the mind as it is about controlling the world. Those who master psychological manipulation shape reality to their will, making others follow them without question. Power through subtlety and flexibility. Raw force and overt manipulation have limits. True power comes from adaptability, the ability to shift strategy, remain unseen when necessary, and exert influence without resistance. These laws reveal how to master the art of subtle control and long-term dominance. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Living in the shadow of another is a trap. Those who try to follow directly in the footsteps of a powerful predecessor are compared and often fall short. Instead of continuing someone else's legacy, create your own. Reinvention ensures you are not confined by expectation. Strike the shepherd, and the sheep will scatter. Groups are often held together by a central figure. Instead of attacking every member of a rival group, eliminate its leader. When the source of authority or cohesion is removed, the rest will fall into disarray. Power is maintained by targeting the root of opposition. Work on hearts and minds. Fear may control people temporarily, but lasting influence is built through loyalty and persuasion. Those who feel valued, inspired, or emotionally connected will serve without force. Controlling emotions is more effective than commanding action. Use the mirror effect. Imitation can be a powerful weapon. Reflecting back someone's behavior, language, or attitudes makes them more comfortable and less suspicious. This technique disarms opponents, builds rapport, and can even manipulate rivals into revealing their true intentions. Preach change, but implement it gradually. People resist sudden change. If transformation is necessary, introduce it slowly so that resistance is minimal. Those who attempt abrupt revolutions often face backlash, while those who guide change subtly maintain control without alarming others. Never appear too perfect. Perfection breeds envy. Those who seem flawless become targets of resentment. To maintain power, allow small imperfections to show. Strategic vulnerability makes others relate to you while preventing jealousy from growing into hostility. Know when to stop. Many powerful figures have lost everything because they did not recognize when to withdraw. Pushing too far, winning too much, or accumulating unnecessary enemies can lead to downfall. True mastery of power includes knowing when to step back before destruction begins. Assume formlessness. Rigidity leads to failure. Those who cannot adapt are eventually overtaken by those who can. Remaining flexible allows you to navigate obstacles, adjust strategies, and maintain control even in unpredictable situations. The ability to shift, evolve, and reinvent ensures continued dominance. Power is not about constant aggression. It is about control through adaptability. Those who master these subtle laws move through the world unseen, shaping reality without ever appearing to force it. Power is a game that has been played for centuries. Those who understand its rules rise to dominance, while those who ignore them remain controlled by others. The 48 laws of power reveal the timeless strategies used by leaders, rulers, and manipulators throughout history. Each law is a tool. When used correctly, it can elevate you to new heights. However, power is a delicate balance. Overusing these principles can create enemies, breed resentment, and lead to downfall. The most successful individuals know when to apply them subtly and when to hold back. Mastering power is not just about gaining influence over others. It is about securing control over your own life, whether in business, relationships, or leadership. Understanding these laws allows you to navigate the world with confidence and precision. Those who refuse to acknowledge the reality of power are destined to be at the mercy of those who do. But those who study, adapt, and apply these laws with wisdom can shape their own destiny. Power is neither good nor evil. It is a tool. The question is, how will you use it?